Welcome back to my fucking channel. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know I've been gone forever, but life happened to me. I really don't have any other way to explain it, but I'm sure the rest of you who are also living will understand. But I'm back and better than ever, I promise. Today I'm going to be talking about 2 makeup tips that are highly requested. One being my brows and 2 being my bottom lash look. I get a lot of comments, questions, concerns, compliments about how I choose to do my brows and 2, how I do my bottom lash look. So I'm here today to explain to you guys exactly my tips and why I do it. Now, if you are interested, stay tuned. All right, y'all. So I have done every step of my makeup routine except for brows and lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with brows for you guys. Now, a disclaimer, I have actually had my brows microbladed, but I like more of like a natural brow anyways. I'm not very much of a Instagram brow, super contour kind of brow kind of person, but I'm just going to show you guys how I do my brows. So first and foremost, I use Gotta Be Glued gel on my eyebrows. It's a really cool trick for that fluffy brow look, but it doesn't move. Okay. And it also does not take out your eyebrow hairs. If any of you already use this product on your hair, you know that once you wet the formula, it becomes movable again. So what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of glue and put it on a clean mascara wand, and I just brush up. Just like that. I brush all the hairs up. There's something about brows looking a lot more groomed when all of the hairs are going in the same direction. Sometimes I like to take the back of the spool or wand, whatever you want to call it, and flatten the hair. I don't know if it's focusing on my hairs. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I just brush all in the same direction. Did you guys just hear my stomach growl? I'm so hungry. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. Okay, I'm gonna turn red. Sorry, y'all. I'm about to turn into a tomato. I'm so hungry. Okay, but the show must go on. So that's just kind of how I do my brow shape. Now I'm going to do the other brow. If you guys use this product regularly, you know that it has to dry. So I'm going to let it dry off camera, and I'm going to come back when it's dry to show you guys the next step. Now, normally I do not wait around for it to dry when I'm doing my makeup because time is money. So, normally I do my brows first, like I start with brows. But since I was doing this video, I wanted to do brows last for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna let this dry off camera and be back. So sorry about that, my camera died. So anyways, where I was previously at, I was telling you guys that I like to put a dab of concealer on my brush. That way I can control the product instead of using my wand. So I showed you guys that I went under my brow, and really only from like the center to the tail of it. I don't like to go all the way here. Essentially what this does is refines the shape of the brow. So yeah, and then on top of that, I like to go up here, literally from exactly the same point underneath, and highlight the end tail of it. This is about as Instagram highlight brow that I actually get. But the reason I do this is so that I can actually use less brow product. As I explained earlier, I did get my eyebrows microbladed, but even before that, I wasn't using brow product at all. Like, I was letting my brows rock, and I didn't mind because I cannot stand doing brows. Like, it's not my favorite thing. So I tried to make life easier on myself by one, doing microblading, and two, this trick here, which defines the shape of my brow. And with the excess product, I just like to bring it down and blend it into the rest of my eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the top two. Instead of blending down, I'm gonna blend outwards. So my brows will look a lot like that. Now you can see the difference between both. Sometimes I just use the gel and I don't highlight, but if I'm doing like a full face beat, this is kind of how I do it. So you can see the difference between brows. Normally I would do a lot better job at blending it out, but you get the picture. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the next brow. So yeah, here is kind of my finished brow product. Like I said, I do the highlighting so that I don't necessarily have to do anything else. It kind of redefined my shape for me so that I don't have to add any other product, and that's about it. At this point, I've applied my top lashes because I'm sure you guys don't need a whole tutorial on how to apply top lashes. We're here for bottom lashes, so let's do it. All right, so my next step in this process is I like to line my bottom lash line with, could be a dark brown, black, whatever color you choose. But I like to make a line that will blend with my bottom lashes. So I just bring it in a little bit past the center of my eye. I don't like to go all the way into my inner corner. Alright, so my next step is I will take a black shadow, most of the time matte. Just take a little bit with an angled brush. So I will take the angled brush and I'll set the liner with the powder. And this will not ensure they won't move, but it will help it stay in place. That is our base before we do our lashes. So essentially what I do is I like to shop specifically for lashes that I will use for my bottom lash line. I will buy lashes that are already separated. Like this. So these are one of my favorite cost-effective pairs to get to use specifically for my bottom lash line, essentially because they're already separated. So what I like to do is I'm gonna take this pair of lashes and I'm gonna cut them. I'm going to cut them into pieces, and when they're separated like this already, it makes it fairly easy to cut the pieces without cutting off pieces of hair. Alright, so far what I've done is I've cut the 3 clusters in the middle. I've cut them out and turned them into a mini strip, like such. You guys could see that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going to cut here and here. So that's going to make 3 small pieces of eyelash. So if you can see on the bottom here, we're going to focus on these lashes. On the bottom here, you can see that I have cut them and separated them, and now they're going to be ready to apply. Alright, so I like to put the longer piece in the middle of my lash line, and then the smallest towards the center, and then the second smallest on the outside. So I will do that, and I'll show you exactly how that looks. As you can see, here's a small piece of lash. I don't even know if you can see that. There we go. There's that tiny piece of lash. I'm going to put just a little bit of glue. Now, I've never had an issue with them coming off like the top lashes do. But yeah, if you can see, there's just this tiny little sliver of glue. Okay, so we're gonna put that down in the center. Now the second longest is gonna go on the outside. Literally so much easier than applying a whole lash strip, and I get a lot of questions about it every time I go out with a look with bottom lashes, and it's kind of just become my signature thing. Like I love doing it. It makes my eyes look more open. It gives me that like dolly look, and I really enjoy it. So here's my last piece of lash. So yeah, that's like, in comparison to my eye that doesn't have it, it just opens up my eye a lot more. And for somebody who has like very almond shaped eyes, I don't get that wide, big-eyed dolly look without doing bottom lashes. So you can see in comparison that it really opens up my eye. Okay, so I'm gonna do my other eye so I can show you my final look. So we just gotta let the lash glue dry. Fuck. God, I swear it better not be a fucking scam likely call. Oh, look, our friend. Our fucking friend. Do y'all see this? Can y'all see that? Scam likely. I'm sick of y'all. Who the... This is it. This is the look. It's super easy, and which is kind of why I decided to combine this video for you guys. 2 super easy tricks that I have learned from drag. I mean, I personally don't do drag, but I learn a lot of tips from our queens, which is why I really hate the saying, I don't want to look like a drag queen, when explaining to someone about how you want your makeup to look, because a lot of our greatest makeup tips have come from our queens, so put some fucking respect on their name. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video. It's been a very long time, and I appreciate all of your guys' patience, and anyone new who's coming to watch my videos. I really promise to be a lot more consistent, and if you found this helpful, be helpful to me. Like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, or if you would like to see anything else. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Bruh, y'all hear the motherfucking plane? I'm sick of it. Ugh. Hate to hear it, hate to see it. Fucking over it. Ugh.